Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia and welcome to Monday Night Live. I am so glad you are joining me today. I have several things to open in this live show. I have this wonderful box from Anne, but I will be opening that second. The first thing I have to open is this D-Stash box from the Polka Dot Pine Cone Monty. Both of these came in the mail today, so I thought, why not open them on my live? And then I have a few Christmas cards to recycle, and we will do that together. I know one thing that is in this box because she told me I cheated. So I plan to use that and show you how that works on the Christmas cards. Well, hello, Carla. Welcome. Good evening. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday, a good start to your week. Not too busy, not too crazy, just wonderful and, you know, not the typical yucky Monday that some of us have. My day was fine, so that's good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dive into this big old box. What Monty over at the Polka Dot Pine Cone does is she offers these D-Stash boxes. The shipping is, I think it's $13.75 for this large priority or medium flat rate box. And then she fills it up with all kinds of goodies inside. And all you pay is the shipping. She also has some sales and other things on her site. So go check her out. Not now, after the live. And she's over at the Polka Dot Pine Cone, and she is very, very sweet. This is the second box I got. I loved the first box. And when she offered it again, I knew I had to get another box. And when I got the box, my husband's like, what's that? And I said, that's a D-Stash box. And he says, is that your D-Stash or someone else's? So I told him that it is stash for me and D-Stash for her. Hi, Anne. Look what I have here. Should I open this first or second? I think I'll open it second. I'm going to make Anne wait in suspense. Unless, of course, Anne, you have to leave real soon, then I will open it first. And I know there's a delay, so I will wait for Anne's answer. So if you don't have to leave real soon, then I will open yours second, Anne, because the suspense is killing me. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to go into this D-Stash box that I received from Monty over at the Polka Dot Pine Cone. And there's a bunch of paper, so I'm trying to grab the paper out of the box. Hello, Francis. Welcome to Monday Night Live. All right, so we have all kinds of papers here. And these are 12 by 12 papers. I need more drawers for the papers. That's really cool. That is cool. Amazing. Those would be good for cards. And then, oh, I like the back though. It's like dictionary entries. Love the back. Yeah, Anne, I'll save the best for last. And then this is kind of neat, like a starburst pattern. I do want to make a card like that. I have that, someone in my Facebook group made one, and I need to do that. We have some plain, solid colored cardstocks, which, are always good. This purple is really pretty. And the cameras These birds are gorgeous. I think I had one of the same paper in the other box she sent. And that's a really pretty pink. And it goes good with these butterflies. Look at that. That goes really good together. All right, and we have pink and the breast cancer ribbon. That is cool and fun. This is cool. Life is one big party and happy, happy, happy. I like that. Hi, Angela. Welcome to the live, Monday Night Live. I'm doing an unboxing from the Polka Dot Pinecone Monty. I love this. Life is better in pajamas. That is pretty awesome. I work from home, so I wear pajamas all day long. This says, start every day with a smile. That is so pretty. It's got some texture and some glitter on there. And then this has a pretty edge to it, a scalloped edge. Reminds me of lace. This pretty pink. If the back is white, I'm not flipping it over. This is kind of cool. It has that up at the top. That would be good for a big journal or a big scrapbook page. We have more of the dictionary pages. I know, I liked that happy, happy, happy with the rainbow colors. Oh, look at these little elephants and all these colors. Oh, I like it. I like it. Life is a great adventure, and it is. That is right. And this is a pretty chevron. And here's another one of those notations papers. And that's it on the back. I do love the wood grain. That is awesome. This looks like a skirt, like a ruffled skirt. And it goes good with this one, the zebra print. Oh, it says Barbie. So that's Barbie papers, like Barbie doll papers. And then we have a Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Very cool. I love the bicycle that says hello. That's really neat. Smile big. That's really good too. And that saying reminds me of you. Smile big, give love, live simply, laugh lots, be grateful. I think that is Anne. And look at the backs. Oh, that's pretty. Smile. That's a great piece of paper. And this is from Simple Stories, Vintage Bliss. That's who it's from. And this is the same collection of paper. Oh, I love those butterflies and the floral on that wood grain. That would be great on a scrapbook page. And then we have this on the back. See, they did this. They put good stuff on the front and the back. That makes me so mad because I can't decide which one I want. And they don't even like match up so good. So I can't do those peekaboo cards. This one is neat. It's very retro. Reminds me of the 70s. And this one is very textured with some glitter. The camera's probably not picking that up. And we have some, you can see it there, flowers embossed in white on the side of that. And that's just a pretty blue color. And we have more of these cut-aparts. Let the fun begin with balloons. That's really neat. And I like that floral. And there's 2 sheets of this. And that's on the back. I love the duckies. And they're on little carts with wheels. That is so cute. All right, as you guys have ideas for me, let me know if I need to do anything with these papers. I like these drawings. I like the rooster. And then we have some measurements on the other side. This is from crate paper. And that's a neat design. The back is plain. And all these doilies. We have, I guess, little carrots. And a chevron. Lucky paper. I will put that in my St. Patrick's Day drawer. I have a few more big things in here. Let me get them out. We have this beautiful blue paper, and it is curly, so I have to be careful. This is just blue sparkly. That is gorgeous. There's 2 sheets of that. And then there is this pack of this silver paper. I think it's plain on the back. Yes, this is from Recollections glitter paper. I think they're all the same color. I'm going to open it and see. So pretty. Yeah, they're all the same. I'm going to try to put it back in without making a mess. That is pretty. I like that a lot. I'm going to keep these handy because I think I might use some of them on the Christmas cards that I'm going to recycle today. All right. Set that aside. There's another big envelope in here, which I will save this envelope for mailing, of course. And there are some boxes. These are cool. These would be great for sending doodads in the mail. There's little boxes to fold. I like them. Very cool. We have a piece of burlap paper, which is awesome. I think our last package, I got a 12 by 12 piece of burlap. So that will come in handy. And look at this, my favorite part, the bling. I love bling. I don't have to say that. I think you guys know that. If you've seen any of my videos, you probably know that already. All right. And I dropped some on the floor, but that's all right. I don't think Jonah will eat it. And this is another box, I think. Yeah. This is another box to fold. I will leave it flat, though. 2 of them. Oh, this is cool. This cork paper. I like the cork. Thank you, Angela. These are old polishes I've had a long time. They're Jamberry polishes. And I've just been playing around with them, and I just like to try something different every time. And a nice green bag. And Anne had told me about this site, the Flamingo Lady Nails. I have the link in the description below. And she has this base coat called Beefcake. It's a strengthening base coat. So I've been wearing that, and my nail polish does not chip for a week. I had purple nails for a week. Now, normally my nail polish chips in 2 days. This I put on yesterday, so I'll see how long this set lasts. But normally regular paint on polish on me is gone in 2 days. That is a real pretty doily. And the Beefcake is supposed to just be a strengthener. It's not even like marketed to be, something to make your polish last a long time. But This is my third manicure, so we'll see. These envelopes are so cool. Oh, this is a card, I guess, where you fold, I would imagine you fold it over and line it with something. I like those. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I'm going to have to try something. That is really cool. And then we have a square envelope template, and it looks like you can put a thick card in it because it has a little gusset there. And here's another card, a gatefold card to fold those two ends in. Oh, that's so pretty. And then this is another card base. There's two of them. And it's this beautiful, you can see it there, the florals on that white. Love it. And the inside is plain, but that is so pretty. Love it, love it, love it. These are cool. And there's still a bunch more things in the box. I'm going to stick these back in here, I think. Maybe, if I can. I'll leave the bling out. I may use the bling. Okay, so we have that. And there is this sheet of stickers, Sweet Story, from scrapbook.com. Those are cool. I think these were in the last box or something similar to those. And ooh, look at this. Metallic markers, 18-piece set. Oh, I'm going to set those aside. We're going to have to open those, I think, and try those out. Here we have Chip Chatter pressed petals, 42 chipboard letters. That's cool. That's a good spring color, that green. Here we have ink, a 6-pack stackable ink, pigment inks, and they're different colors. They're metallic colors. This is by American Crafts. Get a good look at those. That's kind of cool. And you're right, it is good for a tactile card. That's great for people that are visually impaired too. Those little Jolie's baseball stickers. This is I'm assuming it's strip adhesive runner. You know I always use tape runners, so that is good. Wait! Congrats on 2K. Did I get 2K? No. I haven't looked. Oh, someone tell me for sure. I had no idea I have 2K. And thank you for joining B&D Crafts and More. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is, it looks like burlap. Oh, Todd, if you're listening, you better go look at my subscriber count. I did. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. I didn't even check it today. Yay. Woo. Yay. We're going to be doing a giveaway. Now, this is not the giveaway, but maybe some of this stuff will be in the giveaway. Who knows? Oh, that's so exciting. Watch out, you guys, for that video coming up. And if you haven't subscribed, you're going to have to be a subscriber to win. So you might as well click that button. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so exciting. Yay, 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 yay. I remember when I hit 1,000, I ran around the house screaming. Oh, that's so exciting. What a great milestone. Oh, I'm so glad I found out on my live. You'd think I'd check these things more often. Last night I was like 1,982 or something like that the last time I looked. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And everyone who is a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're not, you know what you waiting for. We have these little stickers. They're cute. And a bag of chips, but not the kind of chips you think. These are scrapbooking shapes. That's so exciting. I can't stand it. I'm so excited. I didn't even look. We have some beautiful red ribbon trim. Let's see if I can take this pin out. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. I love that. That is Offray, which is like one of the most popular ribbon brands. Yes, Tracy and Bill over at Mindless Crafting, they are so awesome. When I was near 1,000, they told everyone to come over here and subscribe, and they pushed me over 1,000. So I thought that was really awesome. Tracy and Bill are awesome. I love Tracy and Bill. Bill is a riot. Get up and do a little jig. Yes. Oh, I'm dancing in my seat over here. It's so exciting. We have this gorgeous pack of ribbon. I love this blue lace. That is so cool. So we're having a 2,000 party and I didn't even know it. Let's see what else is in here. Have this gorgeous, beautiful, big flower. I'm going to put that on my Christmas tree. We have a rainbow Christmas tree, and it is decorated for spring right now. This is a 6x6 paper pad. We have these pretty papers in it. I will do a quick flip through. That's like a coppery color. Oh, that's pretty. That whole copper paper, that is beautiful. This is really pretty, and then it repeats itself. Very cool. That'll be good for fall. And I think we're down to the nitty-gritty, which this is what I want to use today. I knew this was coming. We have a bracelet, home of the free because of the brave, and we have some eyelets and this flower soft. This is have you guys ever seen any of this flower soft before? It is these little pieces of, like, it reminds me of like cut apart styrofoam little pieces, and that you glue it onto your project to make little flowers. So we have fuchsia, which is that color. We have nut brown, Christmas green, and spring. So those are cool. I was going to try those on a card today. All right, so let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and we'll make way for Anne's box. So excited. I'm just dropping it all back in this thing. I want to try out those markers too. I need a piece of white paper. All right, let's see if I can put that there. Okay. We have that. Let me see if I have a piece of white paper handy. There we go. And I need to open this, but I have scissors handy, so that's good. This is exciting, these markers. So it looks like we have a couple repeat colors. Oh, they're different. They're M's and B's, so maybe M is medium point. I don't know what M and B mean. So we have the gold. And I think that's the same. Some of them don't work so great. I wonder if some are out of ink. If I can get them out of here. Oh yes, so M must be a medium point and B must be a bold point. We have the silver. Doesn't show up very good on white. These would look good on black paper. And then we have the bold. Yeah, I think they are medium and bold. So there's two, on the golds, there's two mediums and a bold. And the same thing with the silver. So I'm just going to show the bold here rather than each and every one, just so you can see the color. And the bolds will show up on camera. And the other ones are just one medium and one bold. That's cool. These metallic markers, I love them. Oh, that blue is pretty. Reminds me of a peacock. That pink is pretty too. Now I know how to get them in and out. That green is good. Good for Christmas. And that's a pretty color. More peacock color. And of course the best color of all. The purple. That's gorgeous. And they are very shimmery. It's hard to see, but they are shimmery, and that's really cool. I love it. And these are by AC, American Crafts. I like them. They're really cool, and they'll be put to good use. I love that they're in this little box. All right. Are we ready for Anne's thing? Anne and I happen to be partners for the explosion box. Oh, and if you're just joining me, the thing I unboxed, that big thing, was from Polka Dot Pinecone Monty. It was her D-Stash box. It was a medium flat rate box, and you just pay the shipping, like $13.75. So all of that stuff. So that is definitely worth it. Go check out her channel, but not now. Stay here for the live. Go check out her channel later. She's awesome and has a lot of good stuff. So here we are. Oh, Carla, capture it and send it to me. That would be awesome. I won't tell anybody. I want a peacock. I love peacocks. They are my favorite, like, non-pet animal. All right. Although I guess I could have one as a pet. But I don't think Todd would allow me to have one as a pet. All right, we're opening this up. You ready, Anne? I hope you're watching. I'm so excited. I sent her one. I don't know if you saw it a couple videos ago, or maybe the last video, I've lost track, was the explosion box that I made for Anne. And I used like gardening style paper. Creighton says, wow, he's very impressed. Creighton is my bird. He is an African gray, and he's crazy. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that box. And there's a card. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that with the bling. Oh, Anne, that's gorgeous. I am going to peek. Okay, I can read it. It says, I hope you enjoy this exploding box I made for you. I've had lots of fun putting it together. Beautiful card, Anne. Beautiful. And this says, what makes you happy? I'm probably going to destroy this by trying to open it. And this is Be the Good. I can't get that out. There we go. Spring is in the air. I just used that on a card. I don't know if that video was out yet or not, but that's funny. I just used that same piece. I love it. And let your dreams be your wings. That's so pretty. And of course the rainbow. I love rainbows. Oh, maybe this opens. Do I untie this? I'm afraid to untie it. All right, so we have a pretty, I forgot what it's called. I'm all flustered. An ice cream cone. There we go. This is so pretty, this little tag. I love it, this little tag pocket. It is so, oh wait, do more of what makes you happy. Oh, there we go. It's all stuck. I love it. Maybe someday Todd will tell you guys the story about when I told him to do what makes you happy. Okay, she says untie. I love this. This is so cool. It's, oops. Oh, it's like this whole thing, whole pocket there. This is really neat. So it's got a pocket here and a pocket here. I have to figure out how to make this. And then the inside piece. I like it. That is really cool, Anne. I love it. If you have a tutorial for that, show me. We'll have to figure out how to make them here on the channel. All right, I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to get to this explosion box. I love it. Ready? We take the top off. This is much bigger than the one I sent her. Oh my goodness! Wow, you really filled it up. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh, now I'm disappointed because I didn't make yours explode like that at all. Oh, wow. Let's see, we have ginger tea, which I love, organic peppermint and mint. Jasmine green tea. That looks really good. I love jasmine rice. I bet I would love the jasmine green tea. Oh my goodness. White rose. Oh, wow. I love rose candy, so I bet that's good. And this tea, you know I love this tea. This has cardamom in it, and that is one of my favorite flavors. Very cool. And then English breakfast tea. And we have True Orange, Orangeade, Mango. That looks good. And these candies. Oh, they look really cool. That one is probably apple, I'm guessing. These are neat. Okay, let's move the candies out of the way. Oh, I'm so disappointed in the one I made now because it didn't, this really exploded. That is awesome. I will remember that next time to fill it with stuff that explodes. And this is Black Cherry Limeade. Oh, that looks awesome. And we have that. I will open those last. Oh, this is so cool. Let's see. We have this fruit salsa, this recipe. Oh, look at this. I will hold this up so you guys can read the recipe. Oh, lychee. I think that's how you say it. I don't know really how to pronounce that. I'm excited to try those candies. And the fruit salsa looks so good. And here we have this bird that says hello there. Oh, Anne, you did a fantastic job on this. Mine is blah compared to this. Oh, look, we have more tea. Organic pomegranate white tea. Oh, that looks good. I love this. This is so awesome. And this, oh, this is a sticky note holder. Very cool. What a great idea. And then we have this bird here that says happy. Here, let me turn it maybe so it's right side up. So we have that bird there. And this bird that says happy. Very cool. And this, oh, that's, how fun is that? Play. Love it. And this is our fruit salsa. That's a great idea with the little things, clothespins. I can't talk today. That is cool. Relax and good morning sunshine. I love it. Of course, I love all the bling. We have that. Love the tree. Very cool. I love this. And this one, this was the sticky notes. That's right. Very cool. I love it. So much fun. Now let's see what's inside this. All right. I'm not sure. Is there anything inside the box? I'm going to ruin it, and I don't want to ruin it. Oh, there's tape. There's tape here. Let's get this little piece of tape off. I loved how everything exploded out when I opened it. That was pretty awesome. I will do that next time. I never made one before. That was my first one. Oh, look at this. That is so pretty. This necklace. That's gorgeous, Anne. Thank you. Did you make that, Anne? I love it. And that chain is so sparkly and pretty. Love it. Thank you so much. That is so cool. And I won't put all of the candy back inside. But that was fun having it open and all of it exploded out. That was awesome. I will remember that, like I said, for next time. Although I need to find a place to put all of the candy. This is fun. Thank you, Anne. Everyone give Anne some love. Tell her how awesome her box was. I really need to remake one and do a better job. I'm going to wrap that up just to get it away so I don't drop it all over the place. And I won't try one of the candies on camera because that'll be messy and yucky sounding. Nobody wants to hear me chewing on candy. Anne did a great job. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so I have some Christmas cards that I pulled out of my stash. And I think, but first, I wanted to show you how this Flower Soft works. I picked this card out of my stash. This was from Janet in... Oh, why am I blanking out? In Ireland. She sends me these beautiful, beautiful cards. And I thought I would use the Flower Soft around on some of this, like the flowers in the basket of the bicycle, things like that. So I'm going to use this down under it so it'll catch the mess. And I think I will use this color, this fuchsia, because I think it matches everything. I'm going to use just some Elmer's glue, and I'm going to just dot this glue around on these flowers. Now, of course, in the bike here, it is, I might just make one glob of it here. It is poinsettias, but we're going to make it whatever it looks like when it's done. So this is the fuchsia. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it. And you can see how it kind of breaks apart. And I'm just going to put it on there. Let me bring it up to the camera so you can see. Well, hi, Carrie. Carrie is the one who is responsible for me getting to 1,000 subscribers because she told Tracy and Bill that I was close, and that's how I got to 1,000. So there we have flowers in the basket of the bicycle. I'm going to do some along this and this of one of the other colors. And this card is a new card. It's not, it hasn't been signed on the inside. So I don't need to redo it on a background. So I'm going to put some of the other ones on these two pieces here. I don't know if they make or sell Flower Soft anymore. It was popular back in the day. I don't know if any of you remember it. Maybe 10 years ago, probably, it was popular. And Carrie, did you see I hit 2,000? I didn't know it until this chat and it was brought to my attention. I'm going to use this one that is spring. I was talking about you earlier, Carrie, or actually talking about Tracy and Bill. And I'm just going to put a bunch right over that. And I'm going to smush that down a little bit And I'll put a little bit of this over here. So this is good if you're doing stamping and you stamp flowers, color them in with your marker, and then put a little bit of this over it to make them look like 3D flowers. So we have those. And then I thought I would do the green on some of that, just a little bit. I'm going to turn this over and put just a little bit of this glue. This is just Elmer's glue. You can use any kind of wet glue, art glitter glue, tacky glue, any of that. I didn't see that either, Carrie. But B&D Crafts and More came on here and said that I had 2,000. She said, congratulations on 2,000. And I was like, what? I had no idea. And then I'm just putting just some green up along the top. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this green. Whoops, there goes a lot of it. Let's see if I can get a lot of this back into there. There we go, and that kind of makes it come to life. It makes like the flowers a little bit 3D. And I know these were, on these two, they were Christmas ornaments, but we can have flowers. So there, that is really cool. So if you have a card with like a little flower box in the window, you can go ahead and put that in and make that come to life. So that is called Flower Soft. And it's flowersoft.com. Like I said, I don't even know if it's still around. She had asked if anybody wanted it and they could pay shipping. And I'm like, yes, please. I thought of using it on Christmas cards. So I need to set this someplace handy where it will not make a mess, where I will not touch it and ruin it. All right, clean off my desk. Okay, on to some Christmas cards. I feel like it's been a long time since I've made Christmas cards. I like that too. It's really pretty. So I have this card. This was already a piece cut out, and then I thought this ribbon would look pretty on it. But I think I want to mat it on that silver paper that I got. Let me see if I can find the pack of silver paper that I just got. There we go. I meant to grab something to mat it on out of my stash, but I forgot. But we just happen to have this piece of paper, so that is good. Yeah, the Flower Soft is really neat. Let me know if you guys know if they still make it. I think that would look pretty good on there, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. All right, so I have a card base here that is 5 by 7 because I thought it would match that pretty good. I'm going to probably trim off some of that white so more of this silver shows through. I have my paper trimmer. Oh, yes. On this card, you mean? So I'll probably put some bling maybe around there and maybe some red bling up at the top, probably after the flower soft dries. Maybe some stickles in there. Yeah, I can play around with that. But I have to let that glue dry, otherwise, boy, it's going to be a mess. The ribbon looked like, oh no, I hope it's not a snake. All right, so the card base is 5 by 7, so I need to make this 4 and 7/8. I like to cut the shortest edge out, so that way this leaves the biggest piece intact. By 6 7/8. My watch says it's time to stand. I'm not standing. Oh, there is Flower Soft on Amazon. Well, there you go. I'll have to look it up and put links in my thing. Thank you for checking on that for me. So we have this piece. It just leaves just a little bit of that red. But I think I want to trim this white down. I have to move my exploding box out of the way. That was really fun. I'm glad I opened it live on camera and everything jumped out because that was pretty awesome. I think I'm going to trim a lot of that white off so that way more of the silver shows. I think red Flower Soft would be awesome to do on a Santa suit. I think that might be too brown. Red would be good, but the other ones are great for other things. Alrighty, so we have this. And the snake down here. And maybe, I don't know if I can reach my punch. I can. Okay. I need to punch out a few of these. Let me get a pencil. I don't have a pencil, but I have a pen. I'm just going to mark on here so I know where to. Oh, neon pink would be neat. Oh, this paper's hard. Boy, it's using my muscles today. Okay, so I have those for later. I always like to cut something out of that so I don't waste all of that background. But that looks pretty good, I think. With this. Well, hello, Jean. You're right. It is better late than never. You'll have to go back and watch my exploding box. Not mine, Anne's. It's beautiful. And it exploded all over the place. This ribbon has wire. I'm going to try to take the wire out. Yep, I can get it out. This was in my scrap stash. Yeah, because it's really cool. Her box is awesome. And I will put some adhesive on the back. I think the lives are pretty fun. I hope you guys like them too. Do I want it that way? I think this way. This is the snake ribbon. That ribbon is cool. I don't know where I got it. I've had it in my stash. And it was just a piece just long enough for that. So that's what I like to use. I like to save those types of pieces. I'm wondering if this needs something. This needs something behind it. I have some of these. I don't have a lot of things within reach, but there were some plain colors in here. Let's see if any will work. So you guys be watching for a giveaway video coming up sometime within the next week or so. Well, I don't think these are going to be any good colors because there's gray or black. No, we're just going to have to go with the way it is. What if I then put it on humpers? Let's dig them out of my drawer. I have I'll use this up and get rid of it. This is just foam tape. It's left over from a set of circles. I have my little titanium scissors here. And I will cut this in a couple pieces. Oh, well, I just happen to have markers. And I also have, I have the ink pads I got. Oh, see, now I stuck my finger right in the Flower Soft. The markers I got are here. The ink pads I got are they are pigment and they won't dry fast. But what about this green? I didn't even think about that. How about that green on there? Or maybe this one. I think the green. I think we'll go with the green. All right. See, this is why I do lives, because you all tell me what to do. Okay, now you can watch me ruin this live. I might have to draw on it a little bit. Where did my paper go? Here's my paper. I'm going to try to just carefully, yeah, I think that gives me, yeah, that gives me more of a line. But I have to be really careful. It's as if you're using a ruler. You're using this piece as a ruler and you're pushing against it. But you have to be careful because if you push against it too hard, it will make it really a bad thing. And these big fat markers work really good, the bold tip. So there, that gives it a little bit of a pop. From the back. Oh yeah, that might work too, from the back. Let me go on the back. Give it a double whammy. Oopsie, good thing it's on the back. So I told you could watch me mess up live on camera. Whoops. All right, we'll pretend that didn't happen. See, now I would edit that out of my other video. All right, so we have that, and it's really good around the edge. I'm going to adhere this piece down. I kind of like to go all around that ribbon. All right. Yes, Carrie, I'm glad it didn't go do that on the front, because then that would be really bad. We'd be putting ribbon over the front or something. Okay, now I will put the foam squares on the back. I'm having a hard time. This piece doesn't want to come undone. There we go. I got it to work. Now I had another little piece. There it is. And I will take this crazy shaped piece and put it in the middle. Did you guys see in my Facebook group last time the mess after my live, because everything's all over the place? I posted a picture. Welcome, Sharon. I am glad you're here. All right, and then this will go on there like that. And I made it crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. Yep, I can. I'm going to really try to make this straight here. Okay, there we go. So there is Christmas card number 1, and it didn't have an inside, so I will stamp a sentiment on the inside, or use one from my box of goodies that, of course, I don't have handy with me. All right, I have a couple more, 2 more Christmas cards to make. This card I thought was super pretty, the Season's Greetings, and it's a 6x6 card. It's the front only. I'm gonna cut it down though to make this is an A2 size card. It is from just a regular sheet of cardstock that measures 8.5 by 11. Cut it in half and fold it in half. So it measures 4¼ by 5½. And I thought I would use the Season's Greetings part and cut it right about there. Let's do it that way so you don't see my reflection. Right about there, and then we would have this to use on something else, maybe a tag. So I'm going to go ahead and trim the top part because there's some dents in it, and I'm going to trim down this side since it was cut with scissors. Well, my craft room used to be really, really messy. And I got the new tables in here recently and cleaned up everything. And I've been doing pretty good keeping it clean. It's amazing. So this side of the card, I want to make, I think I will cut it at 4. And I will cut, I'm going to trim that edge. And then I will cut this to, it's, let's see, 5½, 5¼ So I'm going to make it 1/4 inch smaller. I might want to cut right into that tree so there's not a clean white border. There we go. I might end up trimming that down even more because I'm going to mat it on gold. I have this gold cardstock. So I'm going to cut this gold cardstock. Oh, this only measures 4. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut that down. So I'm going to cut this one to 5¼ and it only measures 4. So we're going to have 1/4 inch all the way around. So I'm going to take another 1/4 inch off of here, but I might take it from the top. I'll take 1/8 inch from the top and then 1/8 inch from the bottom. So I'm going to cut this to 3 3/4. And I'm going to trim this one to, all right, it's at 5 1/4, so it needs to go to 5. There we go. I had to make my brain think. So that gives a nice gold border on that card. And this will be good as, I'll put this in my card scraps. It'll be good either to cut those trees out. I might have an idea actually. I'll come back to that. Maybe we'll just use it. Do you think I should cut these 3 out and pop them up on here? Or if I should use my Christmas tree stickers for that? Or at least one of them, this one. Maybe that'll give it a 3D effect. Let me know what you guys think. And this will go on there. I like it. I'll show you the sticker I was planning on using. Yeah, 3 might be too many. 1 might be too many. Maybe I'll just bling this up. Unless I put one like right here. All right, I'm gonna cut one out. Let me get my little fussy cutting scissors, and then we'll see how it looks. That's the only way to do it. Because I was gonna put one sticker on there. But I have this, and I could just put it up kind of like that on a pop dot. I have these stickers. I was going to put one of these stickers on it. One of these Christmas tree stickers, but I think I like the way that looks better because it matches it better. Creighton is going crazy. Can you guys hear him? I don't know if he's coming over the microphone, but he is just whistling. Yeah, I agree. I think the one that came with the card is better. I don't know if you guys can hear that bird, but he's crazy. There we go. And up on a pop dot. Yeah, I like it. Right, it already goes with the card. I didn't have that in mind when I picked the card, but it ended up working that way. There we go. I like it. And of course, we probably should get the bling box out. Let me get some of these scraps out of the way. Let's see, I think I'm going to go with gold for some of the tops of those trees. Oh, he's crazy. I don't know what he's going on about. He's happy it's springtime. I think this gold, I think that gold goes better. All right, so here goes some bling. I'm going to put some on top of some of the trees, I think. And maybe, here I could put one down here. Put one in the middle of this. I don't like it there. I'm taking that one off. I'm going to put it on top of that one instead. And I'll put one on this one. Yeah, he's a happy bird. It's springtime. He is just going crazy. And we have little bits of bling that I'm going to put in the middle of these guys. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Alrighty. And I have one more card to make. This little guy I thought was so cute, this little happy camper. And it already has the little camper on foam dots on the card. And that's what the inside says. So I thought that would be really fun to make. And then I remembered that in my stash I had paper that was similar to this, which is this. And I thought that would be pretty cool. And then I got some of these silver papers out, but there was also silver paper in my box. So we have that as well. So we'll pick one of those and mat it. So I'm going to go ahead and do some cutting first. I'm going to cut the front of this card off. Let's see if I can get it to fit in here with that bulkiness. I think it'll work. And I'm going to trim out this sentiment. He's such a happy bird over there. I'm going to trim these little ends in. I don't know what he's whistling. I wonder, I don't know if Todd has his volume up and Creighton can hear himself. Oh good, that'll fit on there. I wanted to mat that on there for sure. Let's see how much room. This is another one of the regular A2 size card bases. And there's not a whole lot of room. I'm going to take a sliver off of each edge, and the edges are a little bit bent up anyway. Whenever we board Creighton at the vet, when we go on vacation, he learns new whistles. I think they whistle at him and he learns new stuff. Okay, so that still has enough of the plaid where it matches the camper and it'll match the outside paper, so that's good. And I'm going to take this and trim it down to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So it'll go on there with just a tiny border. Perfect. Now let's see. I have these two pieces. I think I like this one. Yeah, this one here has the same green tone to the glitter as the camper has. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it matches perfectly in person. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And I will cut this to, let's try, this is crooked. My paper is crooked. Let me straighten up my paper. Let's see if this is wide enough this way. Yep. So let's cut this at 4 inches by 5.5. No, 5.25. Maybe that's way too big. Okay, let's cut it down a little bit more. Let's cut it to 5 by 3 7/8, 3 3/4. That's better. Okay. That is better. Alrighty, so we will just, now this won't need a lot because this is already popped up, but I do have, you know, a little bit of plans for it, of course. Crichton got really quiet. All right. There. I wonder, maybe I should trim this side so it's more even. I'm going to do that. And that way more of that plaid shows through. That's a good idea you had there, Angela. Thank you. Good idea. Okay. My desk, you should see it. There, I think that does look pretty good. I'm going to do this. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to put this piece down next because it's really hard to put tape on the back of something that's bumpy like that. I'm going to put a little extra in the middle. And try to center this as best I can. There we go. And that way more of that background plaid shows through. And for this, since it's going on this rough paper, along with that glue, I'm going to add a little bit, or I mean along with the adhesive, I'm going to add a little bit of this glue. This is just Elmer's glue in an art glitter glue bottle. And I don't know if you've seen me talk about that before. I like it just as much as I like art glitter glue. And it's just Elmer's, regular Elmer's white glue. I always make sure my card opens the right way. There we go. And I'll push that down real good. Now, there is Christmas lights on the top of this camper. So you know what that means, right? I hope you can guess what that means. It means I'm putting bling on it. This is my new bling box, and it's pretty full. But there's always room for more. And let's see, I have these multicolored ones. I think I'm almost out of multicolored ones. I'm gonna need to order more. I might have enough of these, the scrap ones here, to go on here, right along the line there. I love the way these multicolor ones look like Christmas lights. Right, Elmer's Glue All, that is it. There we go. That looks just like Christmas lights. I'm going to put this one, loose one, in the middle there. I love it. All right, and then Crichton apparently likes it as well. All right, and then I will put this. I had another piece of that paper. This paper is from the Paper Studio, Christmas Plaid. I got this in one of my Happy Mail things from the group that were in that Creativity Swaps Happy Mail and Friendship, and I would imagine one of the paper swaps or paper de-stash. I don't remember who sent it to me. I just put it in my Christmas paper drawer. And honestly, I wasn't too fond of it when I saw it, because I thought, oh, that's kind of a drab plaid, but it looks really good with this card. So I've changed my mind about this paper. I like it now. Alrighty. Put some adhesive on the back. There we go. Alrighty, so we made these 3 recycled Christmas cards. I think they came out really cool, and I was able to use something from the package that I got today. Also, I blinged up this card. I could bling it up even more by adding real bling. I'm afraid I will mess up the stuff. I don't have my stickles handy, but I do have bling. Let's see. These are kind of a medium size. And if I carefully put some of these on the Christmas tree, that might actually be pretty good. Just randomly. I'm going to put a couple on this wreath up here. I have a lot of the same color. I'm trying to get some different colors here. Creighton is very impressed. There we go. So I added some bling to the wreath and then some bling into that Christmas tree in there. That's kind of cool. And let's see, I have this yellow piece here. I'm going to just add a yellow one on top of that Christmas tree. There we go. So that card is done. I will carefully set it aside to let it dry so all of those flowers and that green up there dry. And when this stuff dries, you can always add a little more glue and add a little bit more depending on how much you want to build it up. So that is fun, that flower soft, kind of cool. And then once it's dry, you can shake it off real good to get all those leftover pieces off. I don't know. Maybe this needs bling on top of those trees. All right, one more thing. One more thing. This might be maybe silver. Let me get my silver one out. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I know what ones I want. They're down here. These guys. These are a silver or clear bling, but they have like a rainbow effect to them. They're really cool. There we go. So there we have this one with the flower soft and the bling. I will set that aside before I mess it up because it has to dry. The cute camper, I love it. I think that came out so cool. And I like that sentiment on the inside. Sometimes the cards are almost done for you. Like this one already has glitter. It has foam dots behind it, so there wasn't a whole lot that I needed to do to that. And this one here, we just added some bling and a cutout and some gold paper. I like that. That came out really cool. And then of course this one, we added the green around the edge from the new markers that I got, which was perfect because I happen to have them right here. Some bling and that really neat ombre green ribbon. That ribbon is so cool. I like it. I almost think we need something down there on that ribbon. You know, I always like to put an embellishment on that ribbon. But I'm not sure that I have anything that will work. I have these guys and there are reindeer in there. I also have those trees and the snowflake or the red bow. Let me know what I think the reindeer. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I'm looking to see if I have anything else. I don't have really anything else handy. I had this in there from another project. So we have the tree, the reindeer, maybe the reindeer. Let's do it. I hardly ever use the reindeer. Yep. Like I said, I hardly ever use the reindeer, so it's nice to be able to use it. I'm trying to get them on there more straight. Okay, there we go. I always like to put something on my ribbon. I don't know. That's just me. Move them over a little bit. There. I think that looks good because he brings some of that brown color in, and of course there's reindeer up there. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for getting me to 2,000 subscribers. Watch in the near future because I will be red bling on his nose. Good idea. I will be doing a giveaway coming up soon within the next couple of weeks for sure. So you will want to be a subscriber. I have my bling box out here, and you will want to pay attention in some of my videos. I'm going to squeeze that down on there really good. This has been fun, Anne. I agree. Thank you so much, Anne, for the explosion box and all of the goodies. I love how it exploded on the desk. That was perfect. You did such a good job. I love it, love it, love it. And I can't wait to try those candies. I will need one after the video tonight because I've been yakking and my throat's dry. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel and for bringing me up to 2,000 subscribers. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. It is awesome. This whole YouTube thing has been awesome and so much fun. I enjoy it very much. And it's, you know, I enjoy all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Well, guess what it's time for? It's time for my favorite saying. And thanks again for watching. And until the next time, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.